Hello, welcome to Kpop DConan channel. I decided to make this video because we all have been witnessing survival shows getting more ridiculous lately like Starlight Boys and Time Turner. And honestly, I have noticed that survival shows keep getting worse each year, each one in its own way, but surprisingly K-pop fans still support and watch these shows. It's pretty weird. In today's video, we will answer on this question. Why survival shows need to stop? Let's investigate this case. 1. General knowledge and beginning. K-pop survival shows are programs where trainees compete for a chance to debut in a group with specific rules vary depending on the show. First, contestants are selected from public auditions or through their entertainment agencies, then the shows start with a large number of participants and keep on eliminating them over time. Second, we have the mentors of the show. Mentors are often idols, producers, choreographers, and sometimes even actors. They give the trainees feedback on their performance and help them improve their skills. Third, we have the ranking system in which contestants are ranked individually or as teams based on their performance in challenges either by judges, audience votes, or a combination of both. Fourth, performance challenges, which are the core of these shows. The chosen trainees are tasked with singing, dancing, rapping, or other skill-based performances, and they may perform solo, in duos, or in larger group. For the elimination rounds, each episode there must be eliminated contestant at least. Sometimes it can be more than one until the winners of the show are chosen at the last episode. And since we are talking about elimination rounds, we must mention the voting system. Basically, the audience has a role in determining the winners through live voting and online platforms, since some shows include global voting, allowing international fans to participate. The first ever K-pop survival show is called Hot Blood Men, and it was aired in 2008, created by JYP Entertainment. The show featured 13 male trainees competing to debut in 2 separate boy groups. It eventually led to the formation of 2PM and 2AM, 2 of the most iconic second-generation K-pop groups. Clue: competition. 2. Minors and survival shows. Remember what we said last chapter? This is what survival shows should like, but starting from this chapter until the end of the video, you will see a whole other thing. Anyways, as we all know, survival shows and the K-pop industry in general rely a lot on minors for views and fame. The most famous example is Wonyoung in Produce 48, who performed Side to Side by Ariana Grande while being 13 years old. And this performance keeps getting viral from time to time because of the presence of inappropriate moves that didn't fit with her age. We can't also forget Twice Siu in 16. During the survival show, Siu performed Sway, which was seen by many viewers as inappropriate for Siu as she was a minor at that time. The viewers also criticized the camera angles chosen when Siu was performing. The problem is that after her debut, Siu was chosen as a model for LG Plus commercial, and she was still a minor at that time. Yet, she performed another inappropriate dance in the video, and until now JYP Entertainment gets criticized for it when the topic of sexualizing idols is discussed, alongside Suzy, Hyuna, and Yuna. Similarly, in A2K, the global survival show launched by JYP Entertainment in collaboration with Republic Records, the one that made Bicha debut. The youngest contestant, Kaylee Lee, had to perform different songs throughout the show, and imagine in her first audition, the first thing JYP said was, "Obviously you're not that good at dancing." I mean, far from JYP's own skills at dancing. Kaylee cried immediately. During the show, Kaylee was seen crying multiple times from stress, criticism, practice, and frustration. All of this while she is only 12 years old. Yes, 12. It's insane how companies accept these very young trainees and even make them debut. Clue: fame. 3. Drama and rigged votes. To get more views, survival shows have to include some drama. Remember when Mnet evil editing was trending because of Girls Planet 999?
原唱在座位上，然后我们可以展现不同的魅力，然后甚至超越原唱这样子。We go up, helicopter, then I make kind of noise for the takeoff. But you don't.
The urge to create drama from Kbing's parts specifically was crazy. Kbing was a Chinese contestant in the show, so she was talking in her mother tongue language, which Mnet used as a way to mislead the audience about what she was actually saying. In one of the episodes, they translated her words as following: "I'm the leader here, so I can do whatever I want. Stop voicing your opinions." This led the Chinese viewers to make lots of comments and posts to give the right translation, which was, "I'm the leader, so I think my opinion shall be heard too and be counted." This revealed how Mnet made the translation more intense to create drama. Another show that created a buzz with its name is Unpretty Rap Star, which Soyeon participated in as a contestant. Anyone who would hear the name will obviously get one idea. This is a show for rappers who want to debut as idols, but think they're not beautiful, so they join the show. The idea itself sounds disgusting in a way because of the show's name. However, until this day, no one is sure of the intentions of calling the show by this name, but let me tell you a side note. Many rap battles, if not all, included contestants calling each other ugly and unpretty, which adds to the theory discussed.
근데 네 뒤에 뭐가 있건 내 자린 못 넘보지 넌 날 딱 하나 이겨 I'm pretty 글러먹은 인성 너도 당해봐야지 넌 나 딱 하나 이겨 I'm pretty
못생긴 건 뭐 부정할 수가 없네요. 이제 못생긴 건 못생겼어요. 저 못생겼습니다. 알고 있습니다.
And of course, we won't be able to talk freely about all the survival shows that included rigged votes and results in one video, but let's mention 3 of the most shows that made viewers full of anger and shocked with their results. Produce 101, Are You Next? And Time Turner. First, we have the male version of Produce 101, the one behind X1's debut that didn't last long. X1 journey as a group ended in less than 5 months after their debut. This disbandment was not due to a lack of talent or financial problems, but rather from a huge controversy, the Produce X101 vote manipulation scandal. The trouble began when it was revealed that the final rankings of the Produce X101 contestants had been manipulated by the show's producers. These revelations came to light after fans questioned discrepancies in the voting data presented during the finale. Investigations confirmed that certain trainees were unfairly placed in the final lineup, while others were excluded despite earning higher votes. The backlash extended beyond public opinion as legal consequences followed. Net producers were arrested and charged, leading to K-pop fans questioning the ethics of survival shows. The scandal damaged the image of X1, making it difficult for the group to promote freely. And as the group was formed from trainees belonging to different agencies, their management relied on cooperation among these companies. Following the scandal, some agencies prioritized protecting their trainees' reputations and called for X1's disbandment. Finally, on January 6, 2020, it was announced that the group would officially disband. Second, we have Are You Next?, the survival show behind Alet's debut. This survival show and Alet faced criticism due to controversies surrounding the process of selecting the members. The biggest issue arose when several highly skilled and popular trainees, such as Chanel, Jaiwoo, and Jimin, were eliminated despite their consistent performances and fan support. Fans expressed frustration, suggesting that the final lineup didn't reflect audience preferences and questioning the fairness of the voting and judging processes. The viewers questioned the debut of less experienced members over more talented trainees like Wonhee versus Chanel comparison, which led to accusations of rigging. The other thing that frustrated everyone was the number of members they can vote for. In simple words, only 2 of the 6 members were chosen through global fan voting. The remaining 4 members were picked by the company, B-Lift Lab. This selection process was controversial because fans believed that all members would be determined by voting. When the show announced its format, the emphasis on global participation implied that fan choices would play a central role in the final lineup, leading to disappointment when the company had the majority decision-making power. Now into the most controversial survival show, Time Turner, the survival show that everyone is talking about these days. Time Turner has drawn widespread criticism due to the final lineup. The voting system relied heavily on TikTok as the primary platform for selecting the winners. Many fans complained that the reliance on TikTok voting, particularly with paid, gifting, options, unfairly favored contestants with more supporters. Kelly Kim, who ranked first, faced backlash from fans and viewers who argued that her skills did not justify her position in the group. Despite her high placement, many felt her performances fell short compared to other contestants, leading to accusations of favoritism or rigging. This dissatisfaction was amplified by Kelly being labeled a dozen to describe her as someone who lacks talent.
Wow. Hey, 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 hey.
Nodding my head like yeah, moving my head like yeah.
Hey.
Look on me, baby.
이게 뭔데요?
La, la.
And I held your hand. And you're dancing with another man.
The final lineup also included Leah Huenang, the older sister of TXT's Huenang Kai and Kep Winners, Huenang Bahi. She was an idol in a group called Viva before the group disbanded, and she went viral for this video in 2021.
I'm sorry guys, but if this man told me I had 365 days to fall in love with him, give me 10 minutes to say goodbye to my friends and family, because honey, I am ready.
Some viewers also criticized the selection of her as a member, bringing back the nepotism accusations just like when Bahi was chosen as a member of Kepler. Clue: fake. 4. Health problems. One major concern in survival shows is the intense schedules trainees must endure. Kong Daniel, a former participant on Produce 101 Season 2, revealed that the constant pressure and lack of sleep during filming were physically exhausting. Trainees often sustain injuries during rehearsals, yet many continue to perform out of fear that they will be eliminated if they show vulnerability. And of course, the best example of constant suffering in survival shows is the running survival show Starlight Boys. The second episode shows indirect abuse towards the trainees. Let's see together what happened in this episode. In the second episode, contestants were required to dance a specific signal song with only 30-second breaks in between. This challenge, which went on for hours, led several trainees to collapse, use oxygen masks, and getting hospitalized due to exhaustion. Some trainees voiced their discomfort, with Sun Inghao famously stating, "We are human beings, not machines."
不行，停吧 ！Stop！Stop！Stop！Stop！ Please！ Stop！ 我知道节目组很想展现我们的决心跟毅力，然后也想看到我们坚持的精神。我们是人，我们不是机器，我们不是机器。
But his remarks were dismissed by one of the judges, Lee Sung-gi, who insisted that trainees must push through their physical limits if they wanted to become K-pop idols. And something I want to point out here, Lee Sung-gi was a singer before becoming an actor and host, so he must have experience though. Difficulties that he is now implying on the trainees as a duty towards demanding K-pop industry and fans, indirectly telling them to go for the toxic and unrealistic standards of K-pop. This specific episode made many fans and viewers accuse the show of crossing ethical boundaries. Clue: ethics. 5. Why survival shows need to stop. By connecting the 4 clues of our video, competition, fame, fake, ethics, we can answer the question. Survival shows are supposedly made for the sake of fair competition, yet survival shows these days appear more focused on fame and profit, and they all became so fake, it's painfully obvious as they don't try to hide it anymore. Which definitely makes the shows get more ridiculous and inhumane by time, making everyone question the ethics and values of those behind these shows. K-pop survival shows really need to stop because if people want drama, they can watch any movie or series to be entertained. It is troubling that viewers are encouraged to witness the struggles of individuals chasing their dreams, only for the final outcomes to often be manipulated, making the whole idea of a survival show unnecessary. The main point of a survival show is to engage the audience by voting for the one they see as deserving, not the companies, so when this point is not present, it's not a real survival show, but rather a fake one aimed solely to get views and profits. That's it for our video. Now I can say case closed. See you in another video.